Please welcome Roxie Steppen.
Thank you, Paul. Last week, Michelle shared with us some of our club history and how the club has become a model to many clubs in our district. It was a very inspiring speech. Well, Toastmasters has an educational program called Leadership Excellence. And there are 10 little segments in this. And it breaks down to how to develop a business plan. It's really excellent. Now, Toastmasters International has, in every magazine that comes out, the vision statement of Toastmasters International is printed on page 3 in this little box, and I'm going to read it to you. Toastmasters International empowers people to achieve their full potential and realize their dreams. Through our member clubs, people throughout the world can improve their communication and leadership skills and find the courage to change. This gives me goosebumps. I find this is a really excellent vision because they're seeing us all as our best and they're wanting to support us to be even better. So a vision is your dream, where you want to be. The mission is how you're going to do it. Now, I have developed some handouts, which, could you pass them? I've given Denny and Denise handouts, so they're already covered. Here's one for you, Pat. All right. So, let's see. I think I have one for me, too. Here it is. Yes. The second slide, the right-hand top, is actually the club mission, which you've probably heard before. We say it frequently. Some clubs actually make it as part of their weekly program by reading their mission statement after we do the pledge. They will say, the mission of a Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual member has the opportunity to develop oral communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. Some clubs have taken it a step further. Some clubs have developed their own mission statement. Who are we as the articulators? Toastmasters. What do we stand for? Why are we different than any other Toastmaster? Now, Michelle has developed a slogan for our club. It's all about the points. And that would be something that you would want to incorporate into a mission statement for the club. So the vision is the picture of where you're going. That's, 1 year, 5 year, 10 years out. Why do we exist as a group? Why have we come together? Then your vision is every week. What are we doing? How are we doing it? Who's interacting with who? How can we support and move closer to our dream? That's your mission statement. So the mission statement is best executed when everyone is involved in creating a mission statement, because people feel more committed to support an idea when they've been instrumental in creating that idea. So at Carlos's Toastmaster Extravaganza, that might be something we could talk about. At executive committee meetings, it could be something we could talk about. Even within the business segment of any meeting, it would be something that could be thrown around. And then if we develop a mission as a club, what we want to do is put it in writing. And maybe bring it every week and have it up there so everyone is looking at it and says, We, the articulators, are a club that excels in achieving our educational goals, our leadership goals, with the highest points in our division as a regular standard for our club, and having fun as we do it. Now, a mission statement can be a paragraph. It could be 3 words. It can just be a sentence. For example, McDonald's has a mission statement that is something like, to serve a good tasting hamburger at an economical price that everyone can afford. That's their mission, to serve a good burger to everybody at a great price. And that's what they do. Now, our club mission statement, encouraging everybody to be able to have confidence, to feel that they are communicating well, that people understand them, that they are not afraid to get up and express their opinions, thoughts, desires in a group or one-on-one. And that through those skills, building those skills, they can positively affect the people that they're interacting with. So having a mission, whether it's for a club, for a company, which is essential, for any gathering of people, when you have a mission, it strengthens your ability to move forward and succeed. So having a brainstorming meeting, thank you, to identify what is important to the club. And just all ideas are accepted. And someone has a flip chart or a whiteboard and they're writing down the ideas that people are throwing out. And it's just a free-for-all. No right, no wrong, nobody's criticizing. We're just putting ideas on the board. When all the ideas are exhausted, we have nothing is left running around in our brains, then we review what we put on the board and start discussing, well, what's good about this idea? What do we like about it? How about this one? Does this have any energy in it, or is this just, now that we've thrown everything up there, maybe this one we could take off. This one is really covered in this one. So you analyze all the ideas that you've thrown out in your brainstorming meeting and narrow it down to the ones that everybody's like, yeah, that's one that I could get behind. That's something I see us as being important, and I see us as a club representing this technique to achieve our goals. You think that developing a business is difficult. Well, some people in this club have businesses, and they've shared with us, Michelle told us that in starting her business, she had a mentor, and that getting out the door was a little scary, but having some support and having a plan got her through the door. Now, once you start a business, the next business is pretty easy to start. You can go for business number 2. I'm sure Carlos has a written business plan and probably has started more than one business, which we may or may not know about. But it's all good, because once you get into the habit of identifying there's a simple series of steps in creating anything, whether it's a company or a successful club, and you get in the habit of following those steps, it gets easier and easier. And you're quicker to identify your ideas, your goals, your techniques. And so it's part of building your leadership skills. And in Toastmasters, serving as a club officer, showing up at meetings, taking on meeting roles, being a meeting leader, all of these things are building your leadership muscles. And you're getting stronger as leaders as well as communicators by being in Toastmasters and showing up every week and having breakfast with your friends. Developing a mission is key to success, and I think it could be something we as a club might want to do. Develop our own club mission. Mr. Toastmaster.